Renewable energy projects once again dominated discussion this week for the Scottsbluff County Commissioners. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Scottsbluff County Board approved a 6-month moratorium on any new related conditional use permits related to renewable energy. Commissioner Charlie Knapper brought forward the proposal, saying the county needs time to truly understand all potential issues surrounding such projects. Knapper said at the very least, the moratorium would provide time for changes to the county comprehensive plan and related zoning regulations and provide more advanced clarity to minimum standards.
Right now, all we have is a conditional use process that volley back and forth with the commissioners and the planning commission to set these conditions in place. I would like these conditions to be known to the applicant prior to their application.
Right. That's where we're short.
The moratorium, which could be extended an additional 6 months, does not impact the Citrula solar project proposed by Delia Energy of California and was approved on a 4-1 vote, with Chair Ken Meyer dissenting. The board also approved a $3,000 expenditure to pay Keith Marvin Consulting to provide a supplemental review of the Citrula project conditional use permit and any conditions the county might want to set for approval. That firm has assisted other Nebraska governmental board work through similar issues on other renewable energy projects in the past. Well, there are some new faces now leading the board that oversees Western Nebraska Community College. At the start of Wednesday's WCCA Board of Governors meeting, the panel held their annual reorganization, at which time Chair Lynn Klemke nominated Vice Chair Karen Anderson to fill her post. Following the unanimous approval of the rest of the board, Anderson took the gavel and lauded Klemke for her time helping lead the institution.
I want to thank Lynn for her leadership. I think she's been chair about 5 years, and we've been through some interesting times, and I think her biggest gift is communication and transparency, and she's been wonderful, got us over a few hiccups during the years, and I didn't know that she was going to do this to me so soon. And like I told Greg and Lynn, you're going to get what you pay for. So.
Anderson then asked for nominations for vice chair, and the board's unanimous selection was recently appointed at-large member John Stenner. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. Governor Jim Pillen delivered his 2024 State of the State address this morning to lawmakers in Lincoln and said that property tax relief remains his biggest priority. He says those high rates hurt every Nebraskan in every part of the state. Pillen says he will also work to continue to make state government more efficient and reduce redundancies. Other issues he highlighted were the need to include more affordable housing and improving our state's tourism economy. Pillen will be in Scottsbluff tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. to deliver his State of the State address again, and will be held at the Platte Valley Company's community room at 7:30 a.m. Well, Nebraska highway safety officials say the state ended 2023 with fewer road fatalities than in 2022, but the rate was higher than the 2 prior years. The Transportation Department's Highway Safety Administrator says 19 people died on the state's roadways in December, bringing last year's fatality toll to 231. Now that is down 6% from the previous year, but 10 more than the number who were killed in traffic collisions in 2021, and just slightly above the 2020 figure. 49 out of the 189 vehicle occupants killed in crashes last year were using seatbelts. And online registration is now being accepted at Scottsbluff Public Schools for kindergarten and preschool students for next school year. In-person registration will be held February 5th through the 9th from 9 to 3 in all elementary schools. Superintendent Dr. Andrew Dick told KNB News they will also accommodate evening appointments for those who cannot attend during the day. He says the Scottsbluff Bear Club preschool will also be holding registration by appointments for 3 and 4-year-olds at the same time at the preschool stadium location.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Some highlights, some broadcast schedules, and more on our Thursday update. On Tuesday night, it was the old switcheroo doubleheader at Scottsbluff High School with the Bearcats entertaining Ogallala. We start with the first game. That was the boys' game leading things off a couple of nights back, and it was the visiting Indians taking control really for the first 3 quarters. The trio of Caden Rezac, Sawyer Smith, and Jack Rezac all scoring in double figures as Ogallala built up a lead as big as 17 points. Scottsbluff, as they can do, they were able to rally on the strength of the three-point shot. They connected on 11 trays in the game, and they were able to claw back and get as close as 4 points despite hitting just 5 of 16 at the foul line in the fourth quarter. Ogallala was able to hold on for a 71-65 win. They're now 13-1. Scottsbluff dropped to 10-4. They got 28 points in the loss from Nate Kelly. The nightcap was owned by the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats. The Scottsbluff girls locked down Ogallala defensively. They allowed less than 10 points in each of the first 3 quarters. Paige Horn scored 20 points, 10 in each half. Ava Reed buried 4 first-half three-pointers and scored 14 points on the night as the Lady Cats won it 46-34. And the game wasn't even as close as the final score would indicate. The Scottsbluff girls right now at 8-7 on the season. For this weekend, it'll be a pair of high school doubleheaders with Gearing set to host Chadron coming up tomorrow night. That'll be on KMOR 93.3 with Jeff Kelly. And then on Saturday, the big doubleheader at Scottsbluff with the Bearcats hosting Gearing late afternoon at 3:30 for the girls game, and the boys action will follow at around 5 in the evening. A few other high school basketball notes. Baird's Lexi Fiskus went over the 1,000-point mark for her high school career earlier this week in a Baird win over Banner County. That coming in the MAC tourney. Conference tourneys this weekend include the Minuteman Panhandle Activities Conference and the SPVA. Those will have semifinals and finals all coming up tomorrow and Saturday. There will also Be back-to-back days of home basketball for WNCC this weekend. We'll have the Friday night twin bill with Chuck Schwartz on KOLT. The Cougars at home at Cougar Palace to take on Trinidad State. Both the women and men's teams picked up sub-region wins on Monday at Lamar. Then on Saturday, afternoon action as they take on Otero. The women at 2 and the men's game at right around 4 o'clock. And one quick note on some high school wrestling for tonight with Gering at Scottsbluff. The girls' duel has been canceled. All the boys' action now set to start at 5:30. JV followed by varsity. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
At Platte Valley Bank, We want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the HDR Foundation contributed more than $38,000 to the AIM Institute for Tech Equipment to serve more than 2,500 low-income and first-generation students in western and central Nebraska. The funding will be used to purchase computers, conferencing equipment, and conference room improvements to serve these residents with personalized college prep and financial aid assistance. At times, it's difficult for some students in Nebraska to find guidance on the college admissions process, and this puts college-bound first-generation and low-income students at risk for potentially missing out on the education necessary for high-wage, high-demand, high-skill technology careers. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.